After you peel back the many layers of controversy surrounding this film, you find a desperate attempt at creating an aesthetic, satirical, suspense-driven story about a community trapped in misogyny and patriarchal gender norms. Why is it a desperate attempt? Because none of these goals are fully achieved. Welcome back to Spotlight Moments, where you can catch all the reviews and previews of the hottest movies. While we're here, make sure to click that subscribe button and ding the notification bell so you never miss a video. The film follows Alice, Pugh, a white woman who lives in a pristine whitewashed cul-de-sac with other white women, who wear pretty dresses to play the role of a perfect wife. Cook, clean, take care of kids, shop, gossip, drink, and go to ballet class. Run by Shelley, Gemma, the girl boss gatekeeper-in-chief, and wife to the head of the Victory Company and community, Frank, Pine. Alice, who's married to Jack, Styles, an extreme wife guy who loves pleasing her sexually and otherwise, starts to sense something is wrong. This is confirmed when another woman, notably a black woman, starts behaving mysteriously. If the rest of the cast, bar Shelley, whose character is underutilized anyway, were not overwhelmingly white, perhaps this imagery of a black woman telling a white woman that her fears are valid wouldn't be so reminiscent of a reverse Get Out, Jordan Peele's 2017 psychological horror. The remainder of the film is a string of bad acting, creepy hallucinogenic dancers, and loose ends. It feels as though Don't Worry Darling is building towards something momentous, a big reveal or a showdown between Alice and Frank, who controls not just the women but the men too. Perhaps even a showdown between the wives to showcase the ways in which women are trapped in misogyny. Instead, the climax reveals a drab backstory, made worse by its randomness, brought out through a storyline that almost feels like a foray into sci-fi without doing any research into what goes into the genre. The lack of cohesion in the acting is perhaps as big of a flaw in this film as the writing, as each actor appears to have understood the plotline differently. Pugh brings back her midsummer-esque despair and dread, and Styles is clearly just there for star value, the sex factor, and sadly acts as comic relief during the scenes that should be tense. Wilde is satirical and overtly unbothered, which does not work since she has extensive screen time alongside the hysterical Pugh, whereas the seriousness with which Chan plays Shelley could have worked if the viewer had a reason to care about her. Pine plays the weird, creepy, power-tripping man well, but his character is poorly written and does only just enough to keep the narrative moving. All the other supporting men, the husbands, could have just not been in the movie. Is everything about the movie bad? No, but most of that is thanks to Pugh. Once her character begins unraveling, her connections to the rest of the pack is weakened, allowing her to deliver a far truer performance than her co-stars. She weaves through paranoia, confusion, pain, and anger effectively, and sometimes all in one scene, without it seeming overly dramatic or uncalled for. Even with all these flaws, the movie could have still been entertaining, but once the climax begins to settle down and you realize that was the climax, it leaves you bored, underwhelmed, and questioning why you didn't just wait for it to hit the streamers. That's gonna do it for us here at Spotlight Moments today. Let us know what your current favorite movies are, and we might just do a review on them. Until next time, make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video.